July 4th weekend means a bustling beach up and down the Delmarva Peninsula, but you want to make sure it's a safe time under the summer sun. So as we approach July 4th and really dive headfirst into the rest of the summer, we want to revisit some pointers that can help keep you and your loved ones safe this season.
Yes, obviously one of the main concerns when anyone gets into the water is drowning. Captain Butch Arbin with the Ocean City Beach Patrol says you should only swim in the ocean when Beach Patrol is on duty.
Well, number one, our main message always is only swim when the Beach Patrol is on duty. We do a great job of making rescues, 2,000 to 4,000 a year, but if we're not there, we can't help them. So number one, people need to keep their feet in the sand unless there's a lifeguard in the stand, number one. Most drownings, over 98% of the drownings that have occurred in Ocean City in the last 90 years occurred when we weren't on duty. So swim when lifeguards are there. Now, the issue is in Ocean City is rip currents. A person may only intend to go into waist deep or knee deep water, but the rip current will take them out to deeper water over their head. And even an Olympic swimmer cannot swim directly in against a strong rip current. The guards know that, so if they check in with the guard can talk about current conditions. What we need to be aware of is also artificial flotation devices. You wouldn't believe how many parents put their kid on a boogie board, send them out in the ocean, the kid can't swim. If they lose the boogie board, they've lost their flotation, then they become an immediately actively drowning victim. We don't have a lot of time. So the guards are watching for all those things. They're watching for somebody that looks like they don't know how to use a flotation device. They're watching the rip current areas. They're watching the general fitness of the people in the ocean. But what we're really looking for is somebody in the ocean, you see their heads getting below water, they tend to be what we call climbing the ladder. They're trying to get themselves up. They're not making any progress, and as they wear out, they go up below water. That's when they suffocate and drown. So what we're trying to see are those signs and symptoms. As soon as our guards, which are trained to do that, they're going to intervene. They're going to go and get that person and bring them in. Most people that get rescued never realize they were in danger of drowning. We don't want to wait that long.
Captain Arbin says a good rule to go by is feet in the sand unless there's a lifeguard in the stand. And Lisa, something else that Captain Arbin says that might take you by surprise is that a lifeguard's strongest skill has nothing to do with his physical fitness.
Really?
Yeah, it has everything to do with his ability to scan the water.
Interesting. Well, something else to keep in mind when you're at the beach is dry drowning.
If a person has been in trouble in the ocean, what we call that is a near drowning. They come out of the ocean, they've taken in water, and salt water is more dangerous because of the salt content and the way the body's fluids work. The fluid from the body is going to go into the lungs. So basically a person that didn't drown in the water, they're taken to a hospital or sometimes they refuse to go. Then all of a sudden, days later, they start experiencing like a pneumonia kind of thing. And that's what people refer to as the dry drowning. In other words, they die later from it. So we're very aware of that. When we make a rescue, the guards will go over some things with the person real quickly to see if they have any of those signs and symptoms. We always suggest they go to medical center and get checked out. But that's what it is. It's a person that doesn't drown, doesn't die in the ocean. They later go away, and later those complications come along.
Captain Arbin says the Ocean City Beach Patrol makes between 2,000 to 4,000 rescues every year, which makes you wonder what would happen if they weren't there. We don't even want to think about that.
No, we don't. I would never take my children to any beach without a lifeguard on duty.
Right. Yeah,
Too
you
dangerous.
can't do it all yourself.
No, you cannot.